Hey guys, today's Lost Sector is Concealed Void on Europa. Looking at the build review, we're going to be using Arc Hunter with Assassin's Cowl. For our first ability, we're going to be using Gambler's Dodge, so when we dodge near enemies, it will fully recharge our melee ability. With Combination Blow, so that when we get a melee kill, it will increase our melee damage, stacking up to 3 times. And Storm Grenades. For the aspect, we're going to be using Flow State. Defeating a jolted target makes us amplified. Lethal Current, so after we dodge, it will make our melee jolt targets. This will also allow us to stun Unstoppables that are jolted with a melee. For the fragments, Spark of Resistance, take less damage while we're surrounded. Spark of Feedback, when we get meleeed, we will deal increased melee damage. Spark of Ions, defeating a jolted target creates an Ionic Trace. Spark of Shock, Arc Grenades jolt targets. For the weapons, we're going to be using an auto rifle for the barriers, a 1-2 punch shotgun for the overloads, and Leviathan's Breath for boss damage as well as champion damage. Looking at the artifact, we're going to have anti-barrier auto rifle and Elemental Orbs Arc, though these are not super important and will not make a huge impact on your gameplay. For the mods, we're going to have Assassin's Cowl with a hands-on mod, so when we get a melee kill to give us increased super energy, and a Siphon mod for whatever burn your shotgun is. For the gloves, we're going to have 2 heavy-handed mods, so that when we get a melee kill, our orbs are a little more potent. And for the chestplate, we're going to have 2 arc resistances and a solar resistance. For the boots, we're going to have an arc weapon surge with a recuperation and better already, just to make the already pretty safe build even safer. And on the cloak, we're going to have a powerful attraction, so that when we dodge, it will pick up all the orbs in the area. Alright, moving on to the Lost Sector. It's not a too bad Lost Sector today. There's going to be one overload right here in this first room. We're going to try our best to get Combination Blow stacked as high as possible before we take care of the overload. As you see, I have Combination Blow ×3. If you don't shoot that one drag with the auto rifle before you punch him, you will only have Combination Blow ×2. Once we clean up all these enemies in here, that blue doorway will open. We're not trying too hard to preserve every last shot out of the Leviathan's Breath ammo in this Lost Sector. The boss does not have a super dense health bar. Make sure you bring a decently strong anti-barrier weapon. We will be shooting it quite a bit in this room at the barrier and the shanks. Once we take care of all these dregs and vandals, there will be an overload right around this corner. There are a few sniper vandals up there defending them, so be a bit careful. I'm just going to take care of the overload with Leviathan's Breath because I did get a heavy brick. But you guys should be good to take care of it with Leviathan's Breath as well. When crossing this gap, be very careful. There will be a lot of exploding shanks that spawn, as well as an overload. Once again, I'm just going to use Leviathan's Breath, but 1-2 punch, as well as your melee, is more than enough to take care of the overload. To get the boss to spawn, we have to kill all the enemies in the boss room. Jolt the boss if you can, and then just start shooting Leviathan's Breath at it. As long as you hit your super, you should have no problems killing the boss. Just sit here and shoot Leviathan's Breath at the boss until he dies. Once you kill him, you're good to loot the chest. Happy farming today.